What up, gamers? I'm Jason.
I'm Julie.
And today on Dice and Dragons, I'll let Julie tell you what we're doing.
It's our holiday buying guide.
Yes, this is our 2019 holiday buying guide. We decided to do it after Thanksgiving, and for one other reason that I think Julie wants to tell you about. We argued about it. I was going to keep it to myself, but
He has a birthday at the end of November, so there's a hard, fast rule that holidays, Christmas, doesn't start until after American Thanksgiving in this household. So that's why we kept the holiday buying guide till after Black Friday and after Thanksgiving. But luckily, most of the games that you're going to see that we recommend weren't on sale.
No, I do think there might have been some big bundle deals for maybe one of them, but not for the game itself. Also, former retail employee here, I cannot deal with holiday music starting November 1st. Much prefer the Thanksgiving post-Black Friday rule. With that being said, enough preamble.
I was going to say, what you can expect from this video is that Jason and I are going to make 4 recommendations each, and then we have one that, surprise, surprise, we agree is something that you should have on your must-buy.
Well, look at you doing the explanation. She told me to keep it moving. She wanted to do the explanation.
So without further ado, let's take it to our number 5.
Yes, so our number 5, for me, it is Century Spice Road.
And for me, it is Elder Sign.
Now, we both enjoy the games. One of the reasons that this game made it on our holiday buying list, well, my holiday buying list, is it is a competitive game that Julie likes to play. Very easy to teach, easy to learn, and what you're doing, there is some depth to it, but overall simple. Picking up cards, buying cards, generating resources, and the winner is the person that scores the most points. Great game for the whole family.
So I picked Elder Sign. Surprise, surprise. It's a cooperative game. And, you know, if you haven't noticed, I really like games that have cards and dice, and this has both. And I get to kill some monsters. So I really think this one is one of the ones that you can have a lot of fun. It's not that long. It's about an hour. So yep. Another easy one to get to the table. And
I'm surprised she picked it because, you know, she doesn't really like Cthulhu or horror, but she often likes the Arkham Horror, these Cthulhu games. I don't know why. In any case, we're going to be moving on to our next picks. And my next pick is Azul.
And mine is 5 Minute Marvel.
Now, we've yet to play this game together. I've played this game. This game is just, and I think I said that too many times, but in any case, Azul is fantastic. Once again, another game that is easy to play with a lot of depth and strategy to it. We did purchase it for one of our friends for his birthday, and he tells us that it's his son's favorite game. It often hits the table. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people talk about Azul. It is definitely something that if you're looking for a great game this holiday season for the whole family, knows the theme here, holiday picks, family picks. We know that's what you're doing right after Thanksgiving, or maybe you don't want to see them. Don't worry, we got some games for maybe less family-friendly ones coming later. Don't worry about it. And that being said, that's Azul. Julie.
So 5 Minute Marvel is probably my most family-friendly recommendation. I love it because it really is 5 minutes. There are different versions of this, 5 Minute Dungeon, 5 Minute Marvel. Jason tells me there's 5 Minute Mysteries as well.
Yes, that's coming on Kickstarter. If you do like 5 minute games, also Canadian company, for all you Canadians out there, it is not an expensive Kickstarter for a change.
So this one, the reason it's out here is 5 minutes. It really is. It's timed. It's a lot of fun. It can be chaotic. It's a lot of laughter. I picked 5 Minute Marvel because, well, if you hadn't guessed or you haven't watched any of our videos before, I love Marvel stuff. This one was a lot of fun. But if Marvel's not your thing or superheroes, then 5 Minute Dungeon definitely is one that you might want to pick up. Anybody will enjoy it. Ages 8 and above. A lot of fun. Very easy.
Great recommendation. So we'll move on to our number 3 picks.
Mine is Call to Adventure.
And I have Deception. Now, I know that Julie doesn't love Deception, but since she beat me to it, I'll let her tell you more about Call to Adventure. I do like the game too, though, by the way.
Yes, he definitely does. So Call to Adventure actually is a competitive game, but it's not an in-your-face competitive game.
You can play co-op. It's just not as good.
No, it's not as fun. So, you know, this game is basically you're picking different cards. And then you're making a story out of it. And I think that's a simplified way that I can explain it. Basically, I've played this many, many, many times with Jason. He loves the end part of telling the story. I really like the opportunity of, basically building up and a little bit of strategy. We've played it with my parents and they enjoyed it too. So I think
really
it's a lot
like
of fun.
tossing the runes. You forgot about the runes.
Yes.
That's the most unique element of the game.
I definitely say I like tossing dice, tossing. You're right. I do enjoy tossing the runes. It's a lot of fun.
So Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. We do the expansion. This is a social deduction game. Great game for the holidays. You've got a lot of people around the table. The only issue I would say is try to figure out a way to make sure everyone can see the cards. That's the only things that happened. They didn't go as well when we were playing with your family, but her dad had a lot of fun. I was the one giving the clues and trying to single out her cousin as the murderer, and Sneaky Jim just being all quiet, not saying anything.
Listening.
Finally, with the last guess, he's like, there it is. So that's the kind of thing you can expect when you're playing Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. A lot of fun. I definitely think if you are into this kind of game, you should get it. Also, expansion, Kickstarter exclusives available from Grey Fox directly. Laser Sharks, just to be weird, why not?
Okay.
All right. Now down to our number 2.
This is a heavy box.
As is this one, but here we go.
We like our content.
Boom.
I can basically hide behind yours.
Yes, you can. So why don't you go first?
So we've reviewed a bunch of Aeons and games. I really like this one. It's one of the ones we've reviewed recently. It's one of the newer Aeons and editions that we've had. Again, this is, it's in the fantasy section. There's, a lot of crafting your different characters.
Deck building.
Obviously, I like my deck builders. I just think it's a lot of fun. It's about 60 minutes, and it's cooperative, which, always is a good thing around this household.
Yeah. And there's one last thing to mention. Aeons and New Age sort of combines what you get from the original Aeons End with some of the stuff from Legacy, which is where you get that character building element and not just that whole one-off thing. Well, for me, I've got Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers!
No way this wasn't making it on your buying guide.
Well, no, I mean, what can we say? Take a look at what's been going on with just the Power Rangers property. They got picked up by Hasbro. You might see a Hasbro logo on there somewhere. I know it's on the back here. The franchise has been growing. It's been doing well. If you're our age, you may have kids that are into Power Rangers. It's on Netflix. This is a lot of fun in terms of a cooperative game. If you grew up with Power Rangers, it's a great way to introduce, the Rangers you knew to maybe, your kids who know they're Rangers, 20, almost like 25 years down the line or something crazy like that. Now, what you're doing in the game, you got your deck of cards, fighting monsters, fighting putties, working together as a team. Something that's a lot of fun for gamers that enjoy heavy strategy, but also, I think, a good fit for the family. Now,
even if you're not a Power Rangers fan, I can attest to the fact that I did enjoy this game.
You were giggling mercilessly a few times. And I say mercilessly because she was like, I'm killing all the monsters with this combo.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to add the combos. And I mean, that's one of the things I like about this one as well, that you can do a lot with it.
All right, and now.
The one we all agree on.
Yes. Have the coffee or something sticking out. Apologies. We'll cram it in there just so it's not as well. Marvel Champions, the card game. Now, why is this our number 1? I'll let Julie start it off.
Well, there's superheroes, Marvel superheroes. There's cards. There's defeating monsters. It's cooperative.
It's not monsters, they're villains. Come on.
Okay,
villains.
They're villains. Fine. They're still monsters.
Not really, they're villains. Super
okay.
Villains.
Okay, fine. It's superhero, it's a deck building game. I mean, what more?
Yeah, actually, there is a deck building element. It's not really present yet, but there is definitely a deck building element coming in the game.
The only thing it's missing is Thor right now.
He's coming. It's already been announced, the Thor expansion pack.
And She-Hulk is just awesome. And I think that's, a selling feature just in itself.
Now, to tell you why I think this is number 1, I think Julie nailed all the aspects of the game itself, what you're going to be doing, setting up your deck, playing your superheroes, beating bad guys, having a lot of fun. There's a lot of strategy as well. You have to manage the scheme of the villains. But the most important thing, this is an LCG. It is a living card game, meaning expansions are coming, depth is coming. The deck building element that you talked about is coming. It's there just a little bit, but you're going to get a lot more of it as you start picking up new villain packs, that are going to include a specific set of cards. So no buying lots of stuff to try to get that card that you want. Then you add characters like Captain America, Thor, and they're going to be giving you more of that pool of cards as there's different traits. So you're going to be building out, customizing, and making these characters your own. So I think we've done it. We've covered everything. We've gone through our holiday suggestions for 2019. Now, there may be a little bit of overlap with our top 10 video that'll be coming in the near future.
You spoiled it. I thought it was going to be a surprise.
Why surprise everyone? We've got this great guide. We're going to have a top 10 list that we're going to be doing in the style of the top 10 show. So if you have watched Collider video, got to say a big thanks to Matt Nost and John Roca. You know, they said that we can do it, and we're going to be doing it. No one out there be copying our ideas. Don't worry, we'll get it out soon. Probably next week, actually. So that being said, Julie, what time is it?
Well, first they're going to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so they'll be notified when we've got that new top 10.
Coming. Also, down below in the video description, you can find links to all of our social media feeds. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You want to see some of the stuff that's going on. You want to see a picture of me with a giant Cthulhu. That's right, me, giant Cthulhu.
Well, also, they can go back and see us playing these games because they would be on Instagram.
Yes, pictures from us playing the games as well. Also popping up are going to be links to some related videos. You will see a link that will probably take you back to our 2 previous holiday buying guides, as well as one to our latest release.
So we're going to change it up a little bit today.
And why is that?
Well, we're going to grab our hot beverage.
Yes, our hot beverage, because it is cold outside, baby.
Baby, it's cold outside. That's how the song goes.
Okay, well, sorry.
And we're
grab our best friend.
We're going to keep playing games, obviously.
Keep playing games. And hopefully we'll be seeing you long into 2020.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.